At Maurice's, we're all about great jeans. You know, the ones that fit you just right. The ones that simply make you feel good. Because you don't just wear jeans, you live in them. Find great jeans starting at $29.90 in stores and at Maurice's.com.
This podcast is supported by The Real Real. Meet Christine. She loves shopping. And this is the sound of fashion overload. Too many fabulous things, not enough space. So Christine started selling with The Real Real.
I've always loved collecting designer pieces. Gucci bags, Prada heels. But my style keeps evolving. Selling with The Real Real? Game changer. I earn more, and they do everything.
Seriously, just drop off your items or schedule a pickup. We handle the photos, descriptions, pricing, even shipping. You just sit back and watch your items sell fast to our 38 million members.
And I get peace of mind knowing I earn more selling with The Real Real than anywhere else.
Exactly. That's the sound of your closet working for you. The Real Real. Earn more, save time, sell fast. And right now, you can get an extra $100 site credit when you sell for the first time. Go to therealreal.com to get your extra $100. Therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com.
The amazing Kate Casey.
Welcome back for another episode of Reality Life with Kate Casey, and I've got an episode for you. Love is Blind is back. This time it's set in Denver, and the first group of episodes have dropped this week. And back with me in this episode is reality TV producer and Fixing Famous co-host, Chris DeRosa. Denver, a city where the mountains meet the sky, and the possibility feels endless. But in love, is the view so clear? In the mile-high city, singles are ready to put aside appearances, distractions, and the expectations of the modern dating world. And instead, they step into pods where walls separate them, but emotions connect them. Now, they don't see faces. They can't scroll through profiles. They can only hear voices, stories, laughter, and confessions, each word building a bridge toward possibly something real. In a city where people chase adventure on mountain peaks and down bustling city streets, the greatest adventure is still love. But is love strong enough to climb the highest peaks when tested by reality? This is the question this season. All of the contestants, all of the cast members are from Denver, and they are put into those pods. And we are here to be witness to whether or not this love experiment will end up in real couples living in the real world. This is a love experiment that we've watched over several seasons. And each time we watch it, we walk away thinking, how did those two even get together in the first place? And that is why I love this show so much. Now, Chris gets fired up about these shows because he makes reality TV. And there's nothing better than just deep diving them with him. So here's the great thing. We are going to be with you on this journey. And like I say in this episode, you need these episodes this weekend. We've all had a long couple weeks. We need to dip into something that makes us laugh, makes us think, makes us feel connected. So I want you to enjoy these episodes. And please share them with your friends because they need these episodes too. So make sure, again, as always, that you are subscribed to this podcast and make sure that you jump into the Facebook group Reality Life with Kate Casey, and that what to watch list is so important. And I have to say, I have so many great episodes that are coming up, things that you may not have thought about watching, but I'm going to change your mind. Things that are going to bring you together with the people in your life. You're going to be on a text chain, fired up about something. I'm telling you, I've got you covered. So go to katecasey.substack.com. And lastly, do not forget, do not sleep on the bonus episodes. I've got some behind the scenes stories for you this week, and I want you to check them out. So you can check out the bonus episodes on Apple Podcasts and also on Patreon at patreon.com/KKC. Buckle up. This is a good one. Here is my interview with Chris DeRosa. Love is blind. And you always say that you're going to be a singer. You sing "Love Is" what? Do your made up.
Yeah, like what is the
what's
jingle of
theme
the
song?
show? Hold on, let me think of a melody. Like it's like what it actually should be is like "Love Is Blind" because the show is so
James
dark.
Jones, yes.
Yeah, like but it's like love. What they want it to be is like. Love is blind.
Yeah, they do. 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 Or they could try to modernize and be like, love is blind. Love is blind. They really want Celine, someone like a Celine, like a dollar store Celine.
Yeah. Oh, please, if only.
No, do Celine, Love is Blind, go.
Like, hold on. 'Cause love is blind. You know what I mean? And you are my part.
Oh my God. Wait, let me give you somebody else. No. Justin Bieber, Love is Blind.
Justin Bieber would be like, well, when? But like, is it him as a 14-year-old or like, is it like, love is blind, love is blind, love is blind?
Wow. Here we are. And what's the first thing you tell me?
I'm obsessed with this season, and you gave me the dirtiest look you've ever given me in your whole life.
This season is bleak. What happened?
No, I love it.
Why? I liked Minneapolis, and you thought that was garbage.
Which one was Minneapolis?
With the people that all look the same. And
the last one?
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Who was there?
The couple that got married after she felt like he had already seen her on Instagram.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, give me a break with them. No, you love that one. I hated all of them. This one is feeling like kind of towards like the first season again. Like I'm feeling like back towards the beginning. I don't know why. And you know me, I've like said on this podcast, I'm like, I never want to watch this show again. Like I hate it now. Like I only am going to watch it because you're forcing me to do so. And like, if we don't, like all of your listeners will be so upset because they like DM me being like, I hope you're watching this season. Like they're like, yeah, they like yell at me.
They only watch it to hear what you have to say. That's it.
Better like watch this to go on KKC because we love the episodes. And so I'm like, I have to watch it now. I can't not do it.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, the minute this is over, I'm like racing back to my phone to like keep watching and seeing who like makes it with each other.
Okay, good. I just feel like it's dull. Like I feel like watching this season is like walking through a trail in the fall when the leaves are dying and I'm kicking the leaf up the trail.
Maybe, but okay, I understand what you mean. Mm-hmm. But maybe I like that because it's like there's not all these like cliffhangers that are like, oh my God, like what's going to happen? It just seems straightforward and I'm into that versus like these producer tricks that are going on.
Roger
so you
that.
Get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I understand that that's like the opposite of what everyone else wants, but I'm like, it feels more straightforward and just like, are these two people going to be together? And I'm not feeling the pull of the edit of them trying to tell me who's a monster and who's not. And I'm up to my own devices to decide that for myself.
Okay.
And I have those people ready I have many all capitals note where I'm like screaming at people. So that will happen.
I think what you're also trying to say is also the cast isn't playing the typical game. They're not like tryhards and they're like, it is what it is. This is how I feel.
I don't feel that they're trying to be famous. Like I really don't. Versus many other seasons.
They're going to go back and work at the roller skating rink. They're going back to their regular life. There's no TV future for these people.
I feel that they're also like all established or like they all seem very adult where I feel like many of the people in the most like early previous seasons, like Minneapolis and like maybe the one before that, they all felt young and like wanting to be on Instagram. Like, whereas these people all seemingly have like established careers. And I think that's fun.
Will it disappoint you if they turn out to be fame monsters?
No. Because I'm just like, because again, I'm never going to see that because I'm not following any of them on Instagram. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm never going to know the wiser, so it's fine.
I have begun to follow only one of them on Instagram.
Who is it?
Anna, the hairdresser.
The worst one of them all?
Because I want to see what's going on in her life. I'll drop off in a week or two.
Annie, the white one with the rat's nest?
Not the person who presents as perpetually drunk. The Asian hairdresser.
Asian girl? Okay, I'm
like
obsessed
funny.
with her. Okay.
Her.
No, we're back. She's not the worst one.
No.
Annie, the salon owner who looks like she was truly like bleach was thrown at her. That's, yeah.
Annie looks like
her.
She was just in a pile of leaves with a guy from school in the back of the principal's house.
Yes.
And the leaves are still stuck in her hair.
Literally wrote in my notes, rat's nest.
Which, fun fact, my sister used to call my hair as a child. Your hair is a rat's nest. I was like, well,
My
okay.
God, I can't see you with rat's nest hair.
No, but I did, apparently, according to my sister. Let's just jump out of the gate. How are your feelings this season about Vanessa and Nick? I feel like they're less and less relevant.
Feeling great about them. They're there at the beginning. They say what they have to say as if everyone watching is the first time that they're watching the show. Not true. And then they're gone. I'm fine with it. I'm feeling great.
Do you think that they just dip in and do like a half a day of filming?
No, truly. And they're like, I'm like, yeah, that's great. Like, I want to do that too.
Yes. Okay.
Like, remember in the first season when they were like there, like being the like
coaching,
like, yeah. I'm like, that probably was terrible. Like they are like, oh, you're gonna pay us like $500,000 each to truly just like show up and be like, welcome to Love Is Blind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what show this is, and so do we. Anyway, bye. And then that's it. That. Like,
literally like love is, and then the hook comes and takes them off.
Like truly, the hook is around them as they say blind, and it's like, and then they get taken away. Like, sign me up.
Yeah, no, I feel that. But remember, we always said that the other show, they're much more funny because they're like, our marriage sucks, and here's why, and yours will too. So why are you here? We don't know.
No, I'm fine with them. I've released my demons from them, so it's like good to go. It's
funny how Nick Lachey has moved into a new category or chapter in his life where he seems like now the dad, where like the daughter has a sleepover and he's complaining to his wife in the kitchen while drinking coffee.
Yeah,
like he's just a curmudgeon now. I don't know why.
Do they have kids?
3. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. By the way, fun fact that I don't know why I know, but of course you know me, so I know stupid facts.
Of course.
They have the same birthday.
Who does?
Nick and Vanessa.
Oh, brother.
Let me tell you something. Like if you're at a party and it's like fun fact time and a couple's like, and we have the same birthday. You know, another person who has the same birthday, Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, God.
If somebody has the same birthday, I'm like, I don't think I like that.
I want her to get away from him.
You do?
I really want her to get away from him. I find that he's sucking her life force. When she was on the Emmys, oh my God. She's so beautiful. Like Catherine Zeta-Jones, like you're not worth her. Like we do not deserve
gorgeous
her.
Woman.
She is so stunning and she's an incredible actor, obviously.
Oh, we're talking about Catherine Zeta. Oh, I thought you meant Vanessa.
Oh no, I'm talking about Catherine Zeta-Jones now.
Yeah.
Sorry. I want her to know. Nick and Vanessa are 2 peas in a pod. They should be together forever. I'm talking about Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas. I want her to get away from him.
Okay, there's the lore is, and I don't know how this is possible, but I guess you could do this like 30 years ago, is that she's actually 10 years older than said age.
Than what she says. Yeah, people have said that.
Someone said in the blinds years ago, and it got passed on, that she went to an event at the White House. And when you go to the White House, you have to like do this whole security thing.
And you have to like give them your real birthday.
And somebody saw it. Somebody snooped. Somebody was watching a lot of movies and then called their girlfriend or whomever and said, heads up, she's lying about her age.
I mean, you couldn't tell.
Could you pull that off?
Now? No.
Not now. No. But even like, wouldn't someone back in Wales go, yeah, we used to be in elementary school together, 10 years ago or whatever.
But back when that would have been a thing that would have come out, the celebrities were so powerful. And there's like her whole life isn't documented on the internet like every person now is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the publicist would have put a smack down and been like, if you don't shut your mouth, you will never
even
leave
if
this
we
town
know
again.
this, yeah.
Or people got paid off. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of amazing to pull off. You're 10 years younger. But if it were true...
People say that about, what's her name? Margot Robbie.
You know what? I would believe that.
I do too. And like, I'm fine with it also. I don't care. She's couldn't be more beautiful, but people say that she's like 10 years older than her.
So that means she's in her 40s?
Sure. But she's the most stunning person alive. So what does it even matter?
Yeah, I would believe that. And I believe that because she's got like an old soul to her.
She just doesn't look like someone in their 30s also. It's just like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just...
You know what? They should put people through a test. Like anybody that they think is lying about their age, put them on a test. Like put them in an interview and just throw out like pop culture things just to see if they have any knowledge about it.
There's a scene in 30 Rock when like Jenna is lying about her age, and Jack is like, when were you born? What year was Bubba? Something, and then something else. And then what about this? And she goes, what? I can't remember what the joke is, but it was like, when were you born? And she's like, 1985. And then he's like, what is this, blah, blah, something. And she goes, what's dial up? Or something like that. It's like, it was a thing of like, It was so good, but like, she's so obviously lying, but she has her story so down. I'm like upset that I don't know like it off by heart, but it's so good because she's like, it's exactly this where they're like doing like a rapid fire and trying to trip her up. And she has it all like completely like down. She like, her story is so locked.
Not to be confused with all the girls in college who had fake IDs and had to like memorize it and know their astrological sign as well. Yeah. We would all go, okay, what sign does that mean you're going to be? As if some lardy,
some big lug
security
that's like
guard is going to be like, but girl, that's not a Virgo. That's a Cancer.
You'd be like, what?
This is stupid.
Wherever you go, whatever they get into, from chill time to everyday adventures, protect your dog from parasites with Credelio Quattro. For full safety information, side effects, and warnings, visit CredeliaQuattroLabel.com. Consult your vet or call 1-888-545-5973. Ask your vet for Credelio Quattro and visit QuattroDog.com.
And now, a next-level moment from AT&T Business. Say you've sent out a gigantic shipment of pillows, and they need to be there in time for International Sleep Day. You've got AT&T 5G, so you're fully confident. But the vendor isn't responding, and International Sleep Day is tomorrow. Luckily, AT&T 5G lets you deal with any issues with ease, so the pillows will get delivered and everyone can sleep soundly, especially you. AT&T 5G requires a compatible plan and device. Coverage not available everywhere. Learn more at att.com/5G network.
All right, back to the pods.
Yeah, anyway.
There's a girl by the name of Megan, and she refers to herself as Megan Sparkle.
You hate her.
I text you, I said, I hate this woman.
No, I knew you, but like, Kate, you didn't need to text me. Like, I didn't even need you to tell me when I knew that you were going to fucking hate her.
I hate her.
Okay, here's the thing. Us two coastal elites need to like remember that like in middle, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not. But like the trends, we see the trends first is what's happening. Okay. Yep. Notice that every guy on the show has like the skinniest skinny jeans of all time.
They sure do.
When I tell you,
okay, I knew.
When I tell you that the trend of pants for men are now like cargo pants, wide leg, like bell bottoms. You know what I mean? Like the number of large pants I have now, when I tell you I put on my like 7 for All Mankind, like skinny jeans, and I felt like a different person. And I was like, who am I in these pants? Because they don't make sense for me anymore. That's where I'm at right now. So the fact that, but like they don't get that, they'll get that trend in 5 years. Like season like 14 of this show, we'll see. Or is it already season 14? What season are we on?
Well, who cares?
Season 25 will get like men in like bell bottoms because it'll like trickle down to them. Yeah. When I tell you that the first note that I wrote is the men's footwear on this show is absolutely criminal in every way, period. People should be brought up on charges. I warned you that I was going to say this.
Yes.
Women, hello, wake up. Remember when Kathy Griffin used to wake up straights? Remember when she used to do that? Like, that's what I'm doing right now. Wake up straight women. Straight women with husbands, wake up. Listen to me.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Stop buying. Stop buying. I said PSA to men and women who buy clothes for men. Buy expensive dress shoes. I need people to not be spending these. What I need to not see anymore.
Okay.
Is these Cole Haan, like quote unquote dress shoes that are the ugliest poop brown color ever, that then have those white soles, and they're like actually sneakers, but they're dress shoes because they're like brown leather, but then they have the white sole and they're like, it's like sporty, but for the office. They make me want to jump out of a window. They couldn't be uglier, and every single one of them is wearing them.
Well, how does that happen? Someone like because cool guy
Cole
in high
Haan
school?
is in every mall. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Like it's so bad. It just screams like, I have no style. I'm sorry. That's mean, but
I feel the same way about the square toe heel, square front sandal heel, if you will.
I know, but those can be cute in a way.
No, they can't ever. They need to be thrown into a fire. I
know, I disagree.
But I clocked in a lot of those pairs in Minneapolis.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe we're just going through a bad season of our time.
Oh, you know what it was? Because the square heels with like the braided front loop was like everything.
Stop.
That was like very in. Or like 5 years ago. And so then they were having it. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
No, it was the braided top. I know exactly what you're talking about.
If that was like the braided shoe. Leather, I will just, I will jump on a fork. I can't take it.
I would jump on a fork. And I wrote, Patrick, these quote unquote dress shoes with white soles need to be burned. Like they're so bad. And I bought these at the mall. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're just so ugly. Please stop buying these. Please. Go to a store and go to Cole Haan. I have Cole Haan shoes. I buy stuff at Cole Haan, but like, I need something with a black sole. Can I get a black pair of dress shoes for these people? Please, for the love of God.
Yeah, I agree.
Help me. Even Anton wears when he eventually gets engaged, he wears this very like, it was like cheap looking, but like an electric blue suit, white shirt. And I'm like, if you would put a black tie with that, a black belt, and nice black boots or dress shoes, you would look like $1 million. But instead, he wore like, didn't unbutton the shirt enough and just had like it almost all the way buttoned up, but not the top button. And then no tie and just like no belt. And then the most hideous brown loafers that just looked so cheap, like Aldo. Loafers.
Let's not forget they can still order online. Just of course,
yes.
And no one goes to a mall anymore anyway.
I do. but it just get. And they were just so cheap looking and so bad. And I'm like, if you would have worn a pair of brown, black dress shoes or even a black like Chelsea boot, which the straights are like all on the Chelsea boot. Like if you would just get a black pair of boots and a black belt and a black tie with this electric blue suit, it would look like $1 million.
Yeah.
But instead it was just like, here's a suit I have to wear. I guess I'll wear these brown. Because someone like 9 million years ago said like, you can't wear black and blue together. And so he
That's
like,
right. That's what
ugly,
it was a rule.
They were hideously cheap looking brown shoes. And I've had enough.
I've had enough. Well, back to Megan. Megan is a wellness entrepreneur, nutritional consultant, and a yoga instructor that likes to shove down people's throats that at one time she worked for a company. I believe it probably went public. And therefore, she's got a real nice lifestyle.
Yeah, gas and oil.
But I'm like, are you that fancy? You're not.
No, but for where she lives, I bet she's like does a really good job.
Like, can you give me the lifestyle that like I deserve now? And I don't know. I just felt bad for some of these guys where they're like, I have a normal job. Like I make a great living and you're like looking down at me because I'm right at this point in my life. I can't buy you 5 Cartier bracelets.
Yeah, sure.
It's like, shut up. And I just didn't think she had a sparkly personality at all. So she's like, people call me Megan Sparkle.
And I'm like,
sparkles. You have no sparkle to your personality at all. You're like super flat. So she's like working 3 different guys. To the great shock of yours truly. Just running thoughts.
Because they're all like, oh, you can pay for everything? Great.
Yeah,
these guys are like, yeah, I don't have to work as hard. Like, sure. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which is like PS what she doesn't want. Which she's like, no, like, can you, like, do you also make a lot of money so that we can like together have a lot of money? And they're all like, nope.
Yeah, because they're like normal people. Like,
yeah.
She's only 35 and her company already went public. Like,
no, but she's like
unusual.
She's like isn't she doing like a startup? Like she's like thinks she's like making moves. And so she like wants someone else that's making moves. Hence come in that finance bro that like she's like go back and forth with.
Yeah. And that guy is going to be like, yeah, your dream, air quotes, for like a wellness app.
And he's like, do you do biohacking? Like, yeah. And I was like, you're a fucking turd. Anyway.
And he was 38. And I thought, well, that's probably a good, because she's 35 and he's 38. So he had a better like handle on life, I think, because he's like later in his 30s. But then he presents as like a total like meathead. So I was like, I don't even know what to make of these two.
Well, that's cool because she keeps saying like he's the guy that I would go for like on paper normally.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, 100%. Because he like also was like businessy. Again, wears those Cole Haan dress shoes that are sneakers, kill me. And then like, they're like in theory on paper together because he's like, oh yeah, you have a startup and you're so young. Like, yeah. And he like loves it. And then he's
like, well, you're obviously for me because of all these other hairdressers can't keep up with my real lifestyle.
Exactly. Yeah. And he's like, I'm used to dating like hot slores. And now I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like, you like actually have like a job.
Love is blind. Like slow your roll.
And also I wrote, one of my notes was, wait, where is it? I wrote, this finance bro really fancies himself a Casanova for someone with horrible skin.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah. I always find that interesting. Like when someone like thinks that the confidence is just so over the top and you're like, you truly live on another planet. It's crazy.
I will say though, he's tall. He is handsome despite everything else. Like if I saw him in a bar, I'd be like, ooh, that guy's hot. Like I would like be like, oh, look at that. Like he's tall, seemingly has a good body. Like has a good job. Like he's like I'm looking for a guy in finance, 6'5", blue eyes. Like he is that thing. He doesn't have blue eyes, but like he is that man that's like, oh, I'm like a traditional like man that has a good job.
I guess it's because
there's a suit, you know
that he's looking around at all the other guys and he's nice to the other guys, but he's going to like call somebody and be like, these guys were all
he's like these
compared to me.
These like beta losers. Yeah,
totally.
And he thinks he's like making moves and it's like, you're not like that cool.
You're not making moves. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how far did you get into the season? Did you go through all 6?
No, I'm so sad. Most people are right now. I'm at the part where like Sparkle Megan is like between tattoo man with dad and then our finance bro.
Well, good, because I think that this is probably going to be the weekend where people start to watch the show. So I'm not going to spoil it for them, but I just want to like dip people's toes in and tell you that there's a lot that unfolds with Megan Sparkle, and I await everyone's DMs to tell me because she definitely gets me fired up. Let's move on to Calibria and Edmund. I'm going to tell you, love them.
I'm obsessed with them in every way.
I did think to myself that now that's a couple we would hang out with. Like
I was like, Kate and I will both. I was like, Kate and I are aligned on this. I just knew I was like, this is the couple that even if we go to blows with each other over everyone else, this is where we're going to be together.
Yeah, I like her. She's a social worker. He's a realtor. They're both very odd in their own funny ways. They struck me as somebody who would be together for years and years and years. And I would meet them at a sporting event for one of my kids and I would want to sit with them. And like, he's kind of walking up from the concession stand and she's like, that's my man. That's my man. And he's got like a weird outfit on and the kids are embarrassed, but like he's such a funny personality that all the parents love him.
I wrote, okay, I've never rooted for anyone more than I'm rooting for sexy Urkel.
Yes. He's so sweet. Yeah.
He is, but like also hot, but then also weird. And then she like, I find her so beautiful.
Yes.
And like she's
sex appeal.
Does her makeup exactly right. It's not too crazy. And many of the other ones do not do this. Yeah. We'll get to like, what's her name? That's basically in blackface. Like her bronzer is like to the hilt. She does her makeup so well. And it's like, but it's like, she looks not like she's wearing a lot of makeup, but she is wearing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she does her makeup perfectly where it accentuates her natural beauty. She isn't like doing like full coverage makeup to like cover her whole face. And I find her hair is so beautiful. Her body is so beautiful. I love her. Butterfly tattoos on her back. I love her dresses. I'm obsessed with her. I love that they cry together. Yeah. I am rooting. I'm watching simply just to see if they get married. And if they don't get married, I will literally cry. I will be so devastated.
Well, there's this one scene where she's like, so let's say like some guy comes up to me and like tries to talk to me. Are you going to fight him? And he's like, no. She's like, what do you mean? Like, you're not going to like fight for me? And she's like really taken back. He's like, I don't put my hands on another man. Like, I don't do it. I was like, I respect that.
Yeah.
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 I liked him. Okay.
Wait, and when they see each other, and then at one point she goes, baby, what's my last name? I was like, I love them. Like I was like crying. And
that happens more than once. So you know
much.
They'll get engaged and then somebody will go, what's your last name again? And you're like, this is such an experiment that's going to go down the tubes. Okay. I'm just running through before so I can go through some of these fast. Okay. Patrick Suzuki, 31, works as a construction manager. There's nothing I want more in this world besides health and happiness and my children to be successful than Patrick Suzuki to find a long and lasting love. And
I know.
Fear that he's being burned from this. Here's my hope for you, Patrick. I hope that you do this show as you have done, and the good women of the world see you and your kind heart,
yes,
and your extremely hot good looks, and you are going to have a number of suitors. Why this guy does not already have a wedding ring on his finger is beyond me. I loved him. I want the best for him. And I feel like these girls will never understand how great he is until well after the show at the reunion where they're like, we were dumbasses.
Yeah. I wrote, I'm so upset that Patrick feels that his ethnicity is something that repels people. It's truly so sad that he is so afraid to disclose his ethnicity to the girls in the pod.
Well, now we know why, because these women are all horrible.
Yeah. Yes.
Horrible, horrible. And the thing that I love about him is he's got such a, like, his tone of his voice is very fratty.
His accent is the best thing alive.
Oh, he's just a sweetheart.
He's straight out of the Californians on SNL.
Yes, he is.
Like he's like he was like, I was doing it when I was like watching it. I was trying to do it. I like lost it, but I was doing it when he was talking. I was like repeating his line so I could do it here. It was like, he's like, I like really want you to be my girlfriend. Like it was exactly.
That's exactly how it sounds.
He's like, I just like don't know what we're doing here. Like I was like, I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah.
And it is just like so sad. And it's sad that like and I'm sure that like he said more things than he, like he's like, there's more that happened with him, but they've like leaned into him being like scared to tell them he's Asian. But like, it's just so sad that every conversation that we saw of him was him just being like so apprehensive because he was like, I was the only Asian kid in school. I was the only Asian kid in the friend group. I was like always trying to date someone, but they were like going for my like white friend. P.S. Here's your problem. You only date white girls. Yeah, that's your problem. Like white girls are horrible.
I think that's probably like the most of the population.
Yeah, that's true. No, you're right. You're right. What else does he have to do? He can't pick anyone else. They're all white. It's Colorado.
Yeah. So he meets Anna, the hairstylist, and I thought she had a great personality and they're really vibing. And then, again, I don't want to spoil too much for people, but I just want to say, I feel like Anna and Patrick are the only normal people that live there.
I want to know what, we need to find.
No, I like Calabria and Edmund though.
Can she come back and like we need to see her at the meetup, obviously, right?
We do. We need to see all of them come back. We will be furious.
Desperately. And I don't think we're going to see. I feel like if they leave early, then we don't see them, right?
No, I feel like they'll bring them back because I think they're going to have doubts. They did leave pretty early in the game. So it was Anna and Blake. And Blake was very cute. But you could just tell, and God bless him, from the beginning, he's like, I just don't think anybody here is interesting enough for me to leave my job for this period of time. And respect to these two people who just went to the producers, and to the credit to the producers, that they said, I just don't think I should be here and I want to go. The only hiccup is they make people go into the pods like, hey, are you here? Are you here? And they're like,
no,
echoing,
it's
their
the best thing ever. And you just see them like get devastated. Like they realize what's happening and it's like devastating. I'm obsessed with it.
They have a notebook filled with notes, the person's favorite color, their favorite song. And they 86 that place and they're peeling out in some suburban.
Yeah. They're like, get me out of here.
Like already texting their friends and their hookups. Like, I'll be at the bar tonight.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Denise Chan, host of Scam Factory. You might remember hearing about our investigative series that exposed what's really happening behind those suspicious texts you get. Inside heavily guarded compounds across Asia, thousands are trapped and forced to scam others or risk torture. One of our most powerful stories was Jella's, a young woman who thought she'd found her dream job, only to end up imprisoned in a scam compound. Her escape story caught the attention of Criminal's Phoebe Judge, and I'm honored to share more details of Jella's journey with their audience. But Jella's story is just one piece of this investigation. In Scam Factory, we reveal how a billion-dollar criminal empire turns job seekers into prisoners, and how the only way out is to scam your way out. Ready to uncover the full story? Binge all episodes of Scam Factory now. Listen to Scam Factory on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts.
In November 1974, IRA bombs ripped through 2 Birmingham pubs, killing 21 innocent people. Hundreds more were injured. It was the worst attack on British soil since the Second World War.
When a crime this appalling and shocking happens, you want the police to act quickly. And boy, did they. The very next day, they had 6 men in custody. Confessions followed, and the men were sent down for life.
Good riddance, you might think, except those men were innocent. Join me, Matt Ford.
And me, Alice Levine.
For the latest series of British Scandal, all about the Birmingham Six.
It's the story of how a terrible tragedy morphed into a travesty of justice, and how one man couldn't rest until he'd exposed the truth.
Follow British Scandal now wherever you listen to podcasts, and binge entire series early and ad-free on Wondery Plus.
So that is the whirlwind of the first stack of episodes, is that you have 2 people that go, I don't want to stay here. And again, I respect that, because why take us through the rigmarole of like the whole engagement, and then they see each other at the end of the red carpet, and they
that's what we don't want.
Attracted.
No, that's what we don't want.
We don't want that. So that is the highlight. Now we've got some other couples. Let's just run through them quickly. We've noted that Annie owns a hair salon, yet has the worst hairstyle and perpetually seems drunk or high. And she hooks up with Nick, who is 28 and works as a luxury watch dealer. In the pods, he pursued multiple connections early. He said, I love you to another contestant, Kate, before he ultimately shifted toward Annie. And I just thought there were they represent a number of mismatches where I'm immediately going, you guys are never going to like each other after this whole thing. Like, as soon as you get to Mexico, which is when things get really hot and heavy, you're going to realize you're not a good match.
I have nothing nice to say about either of these people.
Yeah, I would presume that would be true.
Nick is disgusting. All we see of him is him talking about sex and fucking, and he isn't comforting this. Like, someone says something to him that's like vulnerable, and he's like, okay. And and then I wrote, is Nick a serial killer?
He does seem like a Russian plant to me. Like,
and then, yes. And then of course, whenever they have that conversation of like, if one of your kids would come out queer to you, what would you do? And they have the most regressive conversation I've ever heard in my life, of them being like, I will always love my child, but I won't be excited or happy or blah, blah, blah. And then they continue to say, and then I will ask them, is this a fad? Which you obviously made my blood boil. Yeah. And I'm like, clearly this is 2 people that don't have kids and aren't parents, period. And then for someone who's talking about fucking all the time.
She owns a hair salon.
This is going
to come back to bite her.
I literally wrote, you can tell his date, which is Annie, has no gay friends because her hair is so bad. And then the next note I wrote, oh my fucking God, she's a hair salon owner. Fuck her, fuck him, fuck them, hate them. And like, disgusting conversation about queer people and like your kids coming out as queer, disgusting. And then he tells a story about how his own mother, like, he was having a really hard time, and she was like, are you gay? Like, she basically asks him, like, are you gay? Like, I want to like know why you're so upset. Are you struggling with this? And it's like, oh, that's actually like a much better approach to this than either of you have fucking said it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, his parent was actually there to try to like help him.
Well, then you wonder, like, is there something else going on? And that
And I'm sure they're going to be crucified online for that conversation. And I hope that they do.
Yeah. So, and we can expect him to show up to the reunion in a completely different kind of outfit. He reminds me of the guy that got engaged to the girl, and then he showed up at the reunion in the weird outfit and the long hair, and you thought he looked great, and I thought he looked disgusting.
Oh, yeah. No, he's going to be... Also, he's so not cute at all. And I'm like, all he does is... This is the thing that's so gross to me, is it's like, don't be like, I'm so religious, and then be like, and then I can't wait to put my dick in your vagina. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, ew. Like, you're supposed to be so like... in the light of the Lord, then like, why are you fucking talking to people like this? That's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, remember Patrick Suzuki is talking to Casey and she's like, I'm so hot. That's my whole life. I always pick hot guys because I'm hot. I'm like, dial it down. And she's like, oh, and listen, she's the worst person in the world because she's like, oh, don't worry about the fact, like he lets it spill out at her coaxing that he's Asian and he has these insecurity issues. And she's like, oh, my sister is with an Asian guy. Don't worry. And she's so surface level. And then like right before they meet, she's like trying to do like sexy talk. And I just thought, I don't want to be privileged to this stuff.
I literally wrote, I said, well, first I said, speaking of ethnicities, Patrick's white date needs to tone it down on the bronzer. There was times I was like, she's like brown, like in a way that's like, not like, I was like, it's not even like orangey, like valley. You know what I mean? It's not even like, no offense, but Orange County, like spray tan.
No
like
offense
it's not
taken.
even that.
Yes.
It's not even that, but it's like, I was like, she looks like, I don't even know what it is. It's just like her bronzer is just like 7 shades too dark for who she is. And then that like bubblegum pink lip gloss that she wears and the bleached hair, it's so bad.
But she feels as if she is so much like higher, which is proving his point of like, yes.
I wrote, there are a lot of French tips happening in Denver.
I wanted to address it, and I thank God that you did. Lots of French tips, French tip city, and the
lots
bad souls.
Of French tip work, like bad French tips too, like thick, white, like long French tips. It's so bad. And then I said, not tan face having a boyfriend. When she admits that she like has a boyfriend waiting for her back, like he basically saying like he doesn't think this is going to work out, and Patrick's like, okay, so are you single?
I do think that she had a boyfriend, probably even engaged, and she's like, let me just take this as far as I can get.
Yeah, he's like, go do it.
Yeah, and then so she's getting towards the end of this first batch of episodes, and she's like, I'm a terrible person because like I'm leading this guy on, and getting him to talk sexy talk on national TV, like humiliating. But this is what I need you to do. I need everyone to go to her Instagram because yours truly watched these episodes and thought there's something more to this story. So your homework is to go find where she is on Instagram. I need you to study the pictures and I need you to report back to me your feelings through the eyeballs of Instagram, what you're assessing, because I think the good people that listen to the show are very wise, very astute, and you will see what I'm saying. I need your feedback. So that's your homework.
In what way though?
I think I just want you to look and assess and go, who is this person on Instagram versus who she's presenting herself to be on the show? Yeah.
Okay. But I said, okay, I don't need this real sex play-by-play.
No.
And then I wrote, blech.
Totally.
I said she had to lock him in after telling him that she has a boyfriend waiting for her. She had to be like, but I will sit on your penis. And I was like, this is disgusting.
Disgusting. And also Annie would do that too. She's like, and I'm going to do this to you with her like crazy hair.
No, that's what and then I literally wrote this. Oh, no, that's for something else. But like, I'm like, if you're like, Jesus is my savior, like the whole world doesn't need to hear you talking about sex. Like, shouldn't that be too far for you? Like, ugh.
Quickly, 2 other couples, Madison and Joe. I've got some real concerns for these two. She wants to connect with someone who can connect with her beyond just looks, drawn to emotional depth, good banter, kindness, and acceptance. I don't know if this is the choice for you, but this is one of those people, the couples that where you're like, wait until we see this play out back in Denver where you two have to meet each other's families. Because I think that the way that he's presenting to you is not going to be the reality.
Wait, who is this?
Joe and Madison.
Joe's the real skinny one that's young, and he's a little scrawny little thing.
Joe is like, he thinks he's super hot.
And he's like, yeah, and then we're going to he just seems like very juvenile, right? And then she's like the one that has the eye disorder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obsessed. I love her.
Yeah. Well, I'm worried about her.
I couldn't be. I said, oh my God, this skinny white guy does not like Madison at all. He's in shock. Ruh-roh is what I wrote.
Yeah.
That's a ruh-roh. Yeah, this is going to be bad. This is your boy and my girl 2.0. From 2 seasons ago? Yeah.
And then you have Allie and Anton, and they are just the couple that will probably work out, but are just so boring because they're so aligned in everything that they don't really like.
No, they're boring, but I'm obsessed. I love them together.
We're happy for them.
She could be a Victoria's Secret model.
Probably. Yeah.
Like I find her so beautiful and I find him hot. I know you probably are like, he's a loser, but like, I think he's so handsome, but his style is terrible. And
he's not handsome or losery. I just think he's normal.
He needs a better haircut, and those big thick glasses could be like toned down a smidge and be like really good.
Yeah.
But I think they like are gonna like have a baby like tomorrow. Like she's gonna be like pregnant at the reunion, like for real.
Yeah. I like that they respect and are interested in each other's cultural background. That's why they'll last.
I'm so into them. I want them to like go the distance.
To the distance. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to let people, because this is a big time commitment, 6 episodes, and these began airing Wednesday. And I want you to finish watching because there's more to discuss, especially when it comes to Casey with the terrible bronzer. I have a lot of feelings about that.
I'm so nervous.
I know, but I want to, I feel like this is something that we should all enjoy together. Listen, there's not a lot to be joyful about these last few weeks. This is one of those things that we can totally dive into. And I want to give everybody a weekend of just pure bliss.
Yeah. There's a lot of like people not getting their first choice. So then like trying to go to the second choice and being like, it was you the whole time. And it's like so blatantly obvious that it was not them the whole time. And I'm like, oh, this is they're going to roll this tape so fast on you. And
roll that bean footage.
Like, yeah. Like, oh, it's going to be bad. Like that fucking this fucking serial killer. Like when he's with that one girl that I loved her. The one with the big boobs she always had like a big booby top on and I was obsessed with her. And he's like, you're not religious? And she's like, no, I told you like 75 fucking times that I'm not religious. And he
loses it
on her. And I'm like, you're a fucking turd. Like she was so great. And she's like, and he was like, oh no, I can't do this. Like, sorry, bye. And was just like, I'm done now. Leave. I have to leave. And she was like, okay, bye. Like you fucking loser. I was like, oh, and then he comes back to Annie and is like, oh, I'm like so into you. I couldn't be loving you. Like, I love you so much. I'll be your wish.com Zac Efron.
Yeah, please.
You wish in your wildest dreams, you wish someone would say that to you.
And let's be honest, when it comes to the Efron brothers, Dylan is a better match
and
for anybody.
But it's like, you don't look anything like Zac Efron.
No,
like
you don't.
At all.
No.
And then I wrote, he's a luxury watch dealer. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I hate him. Oh, I hate him. I hope he doesn't. Oh, I hate him.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have everybody watch the rest of the episodes and then we're going to circle the wagon back. And you're back from your job. So this affords me more time to harass you.
I'm tech avail. I'm so tech avail. It's not even funny. I was not avail. You were like, can you do this? I was like, no. Can you do this? No. It's just like no time. But now I'm so available. So we can just circle back on these same episodes in another episode if we want to.
Oh, no. I beg of you to spend the rest of your day watching the rest of these.
I am. Again, I'm locked in. I'm loving the season.
Locked in. Oh, boy.
Have you watched all of it? Do you know everything or no?
I've watched all 6 episodes and I got the screener. So I'm going to be able to watch into next week, which I will not spoil because...
Okay, good. Okay, don't. I don't want to know. Normally I like make you tell me, but I
know. I don't because I don't really feel like we need this as a nation right now.
No, we do.
Yes.
We are so back. Like for real. I was like not wanting to watch this at all. And like episode 1, I was like, oh, I'm in. I'm so in. I love all these people. Good. I'm so
I may change my mind based on this conversation.
I DM'd and that one of my friends is one of the EPs of the show. And I DM'd her and was like, this season is so fucking good. And she's like, what episode are you on? And we started DMing about it. And I'm like, I'm so back in.
Yeah. Okay.
See, well, I'll turn around on a dime. When you give me good content, I'll turn around on a dime. You know what I mean? And be like,
by the way,
but I'm scared.
You know who I'm interviewing this afternoon?
Who?
Producer of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Who?
The making of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So that'll be fun.
Is it? Who is
Lisa
it?
Shannon.
Oh, you're interviewing Lisa? Tell her I said hi.
I will. Okay, tell everybody where they can follow you.
They can you guys know by now, but you can follow me at the Chris DeRosa and you can follow my podcast at Fixing Famous People.
Thank you for your service.
You can just stay here and listen to me talk about this show again for the next 3 weeks.
Honestly, though, You guys, go to Fixing Famous People. I promise you, every episode, it is a guttural laugh, and you deserve it. Like I said, in these troubled times that we live in, this is what you need. Please, I beg of you, and make sure that you are leaving a 5-star review after you click subscribe. We say it all the time. It's really important. Subscribe to the podcast. It helps with pod metrics. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The amazing Kate Casey.
I want to thank the great Chris DeRosa and remind you again to click subscribe. Please leave a 5-star review. Join the Facebook group Reality Life with Kate Casey. You can get the What to Watch list every week by going to katecasey.substack.com. Bonus episodes on Apple Podcast and Patreon. And follow me on social media. You can follow me on Instagram at @KatecaseyCA, TikTok, it's Kate Casey, Twitter, Threads, and Blue Sky at Kate Casey. You guys, check back tomorrow for a Saturday series episode. This one you're going to be talking about too. Such a great episode. The topic is adoption and finding your birth parents, and another one where I just felt like my hair was blown back. So make sure you check that episode out tomorrow too.
It's your man, Nick Cannon, and I'm here to bring you my new podcast, Nick Cannon at Night. I've heard y'all been needing some advice in the love department. So who better to help than yours truly? Nah, I'm serious. Every week, I'm bringing out some of my celebrity friends and the best experts in the business to answer your most intimate relationship questions. Having problems with your man? We got you. Catching feelings for your sneaky link? Let's make sure it's the real deal first. Ready to bring toys into the bedroom? Let's talk about it. Consider this a non-judgment zone to ask your questions when it comes to sex and modern dating in relationships, friendships, situationships, and everything in between. It's gonna be sexy, freaky, messy, and you know what? You'll just have to watch the show. So don't be shy. Join the conversation and head over to YouTube to watch Nick Cannon at Night or subscribe on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. Want to watch episodes early and ad-free? Join Wondery Plus right now.